Hello, my name is Andrew, and today we're doing a first impression review of the all-new Vivo Barefoot SENSUS YIN slide. So these are a lightweight zero-drop Birkenstock style sandal with a wide toe box that's kind of squared off on the side and then tapered a little bit on the outside. But yeah, the footbed is fully leather, so it feels really nice to wear barefoot. And it's also got a little bit of texture to help your feet grip so you're not sliding around in there. That said, as someone who used to wear Birkenstocks, I kind of like that Vivo went with Velcro instead of the belt holes because this allows you more customization. You can make teeny tiny little changes depending on how thick of socks you're wearing, or maybe if your feet change over time. Whereas with Birkenstock, you can add extra holes, but once you put them in there, you can't really add more in between, so you're sort of stuck. Anyways, you've also got Velcro adjustment up on the top for the higher strap, and I found it felt good to have the higher one a little bit more snug, and then the front one a little bit more loose, because the front is where your feet kind of bend, you know? But yeah, both straps are soft suede, and like all leather, they'll get softer the more you use them. And then one more thing about the upper, you can open the straps up quite a lot. So if you have higher volume feet or wider feet, the YIN is actually pretty accommodating. Honestly, this type of open sandal wouldn't be my first pick for going on longer walks, but it is curved in the back, which prevents your heel from slipping out there. And in terms of the sole, it's 3.3 millimeters. So actually pretty much the same thing as the Vivo Barefoot SENSUS, but there's a little bit more structure because of how they've added these two layers together with the leather footbed and then the rubber sole. But for sandals, you do need some structure, otherwise the upper just gets too floppy. And otherwise, it's very similar to the SENSUS. You've got some minimal tread here, as well as a bit more denseness around the outside for wear resistance when you're walking on pavement. And because of the extra layer here, I think that they can actually stand up to a little bit of gravel, more so than the SENSUS, which is just super, super thin. And the other thing I love about the leather is that it can work for multiple temperatures. Like I was out at about 30 degrees walking this morning, and with a couple layers of socks and that leather footbed, my feet were perfectly warm. But then summer, leather's also really nice for temperature regulation, and it smells better than synthetic sandals. Also, like the name suggests, the SENSUS YIN slide is really nice for just like sliding on in the house, using it as a slipper. Although because it's designed for both indoor and outdoor use, it doesn't have quite as much flexibility as like a pure wool slipper.